Hey Jiggy fans, you're welcome to another edition of Sports Update right here on Remo TV. I am Ogunleye Oluwapelumi Peter, the one you also call the #1 Jiggy of sports. Yes, sir. We saw the CAF Champions League games this weekend and also the CAF Confederation Cup preliminary stage game between El Kanemi Warriors of Nigeria and the Daje FC of Benin. They came with a wonderful result, and also the English Premier League, the Italian Serie A, the La Liga Santander, they are all back, and the action has started already, and now we can talk football in full. But before I take you around the actions that we saw across Europe this past weekend, let me take you from the CAF Confederation game between El Kanemi Warriors and Daje of Benin. We saw the first round of the preliminary game, and Daje FC scored the early goal right there in Ikene, playing against El Kanemi Warriors. But just towards the end of the game, El Kanemi Warriors scored another goal to make the scoreline 1-1. And now we would wait to see the decider from the second round game of that same preliminary CAF Confederation Cup tie between El Kanemi Warriors and Daje of Benin. You know, when El Kanemi Warriors qualified, when they won the State FA Cup, qualifying them for the CAF Confederation Games, a lot of people had resentment about them, saying El Kanemi Warriors will not go far in this competition. They can be called newbie when it comes to Confederation game, but you can see what they are putting up for themselves. We were scared when they played against the Daje of Benin, but fortunately for them, they got a point from that game. Now we want to see if they will be able to replicate the same energy they put up in Ikene when they played the second round game with the second leg of the first preliminary game for the CAF Confederation Cup. Moving away from the CAF Confederation Cup, we also saw the game between Remo Stars of Ikene and Asfa of Morocco. This is the third time Asfa of Morocco will be playing against Remo Stars in CAF competitions, and yesterday was a totally different game as we saw Remo Stars defeat Asfa of Morocco 2-1, courtesy of a goal and an assist from Sadiq Ismail. Sadiq Ismail has been one of the strongholds for Remo Stars over the years and over the seasons, and he came on yesterday to show what he is actually made of. Aside from the goal that came from Sadiq Ismail, Sadiq Ismail scored the second goal, but we saw the first goal come from the captain of Remo Stars Football Club, talking about Unduka Jr. Yes, Unduka Jr. scored the first goal for that game after a cross from Sadiq Ismail, and Remo Stars got the maximum point from that game. They won the first leg, and now they will be traveling to Morocco this week to see if they can get the win from Morocco. We all know it will be a difficult task for them, but the question is, what does the coach of Remo Stars, Daniel Ogumodede, popularly called Ijabo, have to give for them to get the win from that game? They shouldn't just get the win. We want them to score goals so that when it comes to using goals to justify who would progress to the next round of the competition, they would have a upper tie at that. But we cannot wait to see Remo Stars succeed in this competition and move forward, because over the years, CAF Confederation games and CAF Champions League games, the first round is always the out round for them. But at this point, we hope they can progress to the next round of the competition. Ijabo had a lot to say after the game. He really praised his players for their resilience, for holding fast in the game, and for getting the win from that game. He proposed that the second leg will not be an easy game for his guys, knowing that they will be traveling to Morocco, the home fans advantage, and a lot of other things would be a lot of things they would need to fight with. But he affirmed that they will do everything possible to get the win from that game.
Our attack to be more clinical. We want to go to score goals. We want to go to win. We want to go to win. We want to go to score goals. First on our attack, we got some chances today, maybe that we should have buried, but unfortunately we were being timid in front of goal. The 2 goals were half chances. We took them. Good run from Sadiq behind the line of defense, like Sheyi said. We also made a kind of penetrating run behind their defense. That means the player that passed the ball at that time was aware of that space. The player that made the run was aware of it. We exploit it. They slept off. It's one of those things in football. So we're going to Morocco to try to attack too. One thing we like to work on is our attack. Our moments in transition to defending. We came back at a point slowly in the defense today. We came back slowly and it almost cost us.
Final question.
Also, we saw another CAF Champions League preliminary stage game between Rangers International and US Zilida. It was a tough game, but Rangers International, they were able to get the win from that game by scoring just a goal. 1-0 was enough to kill the game, and they got that win. Let me give you a little history about the Zilid of Morocco, US Zilid of Morocco. They were established in 1983, and they won the Comoros Premier League for the 2023-2024 season. That is to tell you that US Zilids, they are not a very small team, and also Rangers International, they are no small tie, because they won the Nigerian Premier Football League trophy for the 2023-2024 season. So it was a clash of the champion, but Rangers International were able to get the win from that game, and we are hoping that the second leg will also come victorious for Rangers International. We really hope our Nigerian teams can really move further in the CAF Confederation and the CAF Champions League. Now, we really want to see Remo Stars get the win from Morocco. We want to see Rangers International get another win. And we want to see El Kanemi Warrior defeat the Daje of Benin in the second leg game of the CAF Confederation Cup. Away from that, let us go straight to Europe. Yes, Chelsea were whooped by Manchester City again. I don't think that is a new gist. They will always be whooped. They will always be whooped. And Manchester City defeated Chelsea Football Club in the first game of the English Premier League for the 2024-2025 season, 2-0. Courtesy, we saw masterclass performance from Haaland again. Haaland. Why always Haaland? But he showed up to the stage yesterday, and he really performed well. Also, FC Barcelona got their first win from the 2024-2025 season of the La Liga Santander by defeating Villarreal 2-1. Barcelona also got the first win of the season after defeating Valencia 2-1, courtesy of double from Robert Lewandowski. Yeah, Lewandowski scored 2 goals. And unfortunately, well, if I can say, Real Madrid could not get the first win for the season as they played 1-1 in their first game. But we are hoping that with the likes of Bellingham, Vinicius Jr. and Mbappe in that team, they will really do a lot of wonders this season in the La Liga Santander. A lot of competitions will still come on. The CAF game is still on, coming on this weekend. The CAF Champions League still coming on this weekend. The La Liga Santander, Italian Serie A, a lot of competition, football games will be coming on. Get yourself glued as we have football back on stage. This is how far we can go on this edition of Sport Updates. Do well to follow us across all our social media platforms: X, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook at Official Remo TV. You can also check us out on our website at www.remotv.com.ng. I still remain Ogunleye Oluwapelumi Peter, the #1 jiggy of sports. This week, stay sharp, stay jiggy, and enjoy the best of sports. Bye for now.